I was looking for a hood damper kit that didn't require drilling holes or installing rivets when I found these. I ended up getting plain black instead of any of the carbon fiber colored struts. These are all the mounting brackets. According to the vague instructions, these go under the hood, and these go on the fender. We also have some strut parts. The fitting on the end of the piston rod unscrews and you can add an extension or replace it with another fitting. The fender bracket uses the hole here. The supplied M8 bolt is too big for the bracket, so I picked up a pair of 12mm long M7 bolts and nuts. I ran the bolt with the fender washer up from underneath and used my adjustable wrench to hold it in place. I had to pop the fuse cover off on the driver's side and pull my LED driver box back a little bit so I had space for the wrench. Now to take the hood bracket and remove only the top bolt, then install the bracket loosely so I can still pivot it. Then I'll do the bottom bolt. Because the factory bolt for the hood hinge is thicker at the base, it won't sit flush in the bracket, which is why I'm replacing them with these M8 bolts. The top bolt is in, but it's just loose enough that I can move the bracket. Now to install the bottom bolt. When securing the bracket, it should be positioned here on the top bolt. You don't want the bracket to hang too far over the edge of the hinge or it'll flex here when closing the hood. With the bracket secured, install the ball stud, washer, and nut. My passenger side hinge has the harness for my hood lights and my washer fluid tube. They should be sitting on the inside of the bracket behind the ball stud. Now for the struts. Before pushing it on, you need to pop out the retaining clip. The clip will pop loose and swing out like this, then you can pull it out. Push the strut into the ball stud, then insert the end of the retaining clip into the hole here and rotate it until it pops into place. Do the same thing for the other end. One down, one to go. The passenger side installs the same way, but the hole for the retaining clip will be on the underside on both ends. After a few tests, I noticed the bottom bracket was pushing inwards and I'm worried it's going to start denting it here. Swapping the brackets around and using the extensions on the ends of the piston rods fixed that issue. The bracket no longer moves when trying to close the hood. It's been 4 months and the struts are still working like new. Despite the vague instructions and extra hardware needed, they were a nice and inexpensive addition to my engine bay. I hope this helps you out if you pick these up and you're trying to figure out how to install them. If you haven't hit subscribe to my channel yet, please do so now. And as always, thank you for watching.